Well, hello, everybody. Look at us.
We're in person.
We're all in the same room.
We're touching. It's weird.
It's weird.
It's so weird.
For the first time in what?
Over a year.
14, 15 months?
A long time.
Yes, we're all in person celebrating our 2nd anniversary of Literarily Wasted. Can you believe it? We have been around since June of 2019. It was when we did our first book, Good Omens. And since then, it's been nothing but good times and laughs and smiles and some cry.
Some cry.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
I did. I
Did we
cried
cry?
that one time.
Oh, yeah.
But
You
we're
don't have
so
to talk about it.
Recursion, right?
Recursion.
we're so
Yeah,
happy
we
to
don't
have
have to talk
everybody
about
here. We've got look at all these
Look at
people.
all these
Talia,
people.
do you want to give some shout outs? There's like a whole lot more than usual.
Oh, wow.
Oh my God.
And you're
Look.
farther away from the
Hey, no, hold
screen.
on. Wait, scroll
This
to
is
the
going to
top.
be good.
Happy 2nd anniversary.
Hold on. Okay.
Stephanie's here.
Hi, Julie and Stephanie and Jean and Henry, Rebecca and Cindy and Scott. Hi, Kira and Jay and Giggle and Spare. And stop scrolling so fast. Virginia, Judy, Anthony, Rick and Jean. Again. Hi, Giggle and Caroline. Abbott and Philip. And oh my God, Adam, what are you doing? And Jay and Natalie and Trish and everybody else. Hi, everybody.
Hello.
Jay,
Where is it?
staying up
Trying to-
late. We appreciate
Trying
you.
to click on it. There we go. Talia needs glasses.
It's
says
far
Scott.
away.
Look at these pajama pants.
We're always
Yeah, you
wearing
can't normally
them.
see
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
you
don't
just
ever
see
see
yeah,
our
you
them.
just
feet.
can't see them.
Well, we've got quite the 2nd anniversary special for you today. We've got some.
I would like to specify real quick for everybody, since we are all very close to each other, and because I did have the urge to sneeze just a minute ago, I'm very sorry, since we're sitting in the same chair. I would like to comment that we are all fully vaccinated. And that is why we're all hanging out in the same, just high-fiving.
I don't know.
people.
I've just put my hands in the air.
That is why we're sitting in the same chair.
And we've hung out recently, and like there was that tepid like first hangout where it was like, can I go inside and go to the bathroom? He's like,
Yeah.
come on. But it's. No,
I just wanted to
It feels
specify.
pretty normal now. Like it's good.
That is,
This is good.
that's
So
exciting.
yeah, we've got old faces and new faces, and we're very excited to have everybody here because we got a fun-filled evening full of fun announcements and some reflections. We'll be taking a look at what we sort of cobbled together as the
You cobbled together.
top
Yeah, we can
5
do
highlights from the last 2 years of Literally Wasted. So you're going to want to stay tuned to see what number 1 is.
So
well,
share
But
really,
you all
Yeah.
know. You
really-
all know.
really
They-
all
you
of
know
them.
what they are. But share this
Yeah.
out with your friends. Get them, get a new person to come and hang out with Literally Wasted for the next 2 years.
If you have a bingo card, maybe set that up. Which can you hand me my juice?
Should
Yeah.
we cheers? We should do it, Adam.
I have my
We're about to get the littest.
nondescript bottled water here. Hang on, I got to unscrew it.
Oh my
very
God.
exciting.
To Literarily Wasted and to our lit fam. Without y'all, we're just 4 people drinking alone in our pajamas.
Yay!
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
That will not be the first cheers,
I'm
sure.
I saw somebody say something about Mr. Belvedere. Here we go. There it is.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm here to.
Whoever has that on their bingo
well,
card.
tune in to see if that made one of the highlights.
Oh man, bingo cards. We've done so much, and we were watching something that Adam put together that you all see, and it was just like it's weird because it feels like 2 years, then it feels like 10 years, but then it feels like 1 year, and we had a quarantine year in there too, so it's just I don't know what it's all the feels.
And I will say that, like, despite no matter what happens in the rest of life, I always look forward to Literally Wasted and like talking books with y'all and with y'all, I guess. Because like it still feels new to me. Like I still feel like a new reader, but like you should see how far I've come since we started this group.
Yeah.
I've read more books. I mean, I wasn't a reader. I still don't consider myself a reader. I was just like hanging out with y'all. But yeah, I mean, me especially is like, oh, we're gonna do a book club. That's cool. I mean, I've read a book or two. So and I've read some awesome stuff and stuff that you can see Talia's amazing one of her book walls. And we've got
This is the sci-fi fantasy book
all
wall.
of the books that we've read in order and their series. And there's series that I want to jump into too. So Who
Yeah.
knows? We've just begun.
Look at us reading books. Well, where do we want to start? Do we want to just do some? We got some announcements. We got some
got
highlights.
so much to
I don't
do.
even know. We didn't really plan this
You're
out.
rubbing your hands at the same
I
time.
know, it's
Very much.
exciting.
Well, this is how you.
Weird.
This is how you like launch into something.
My
You gotta-
hair is going to grow another 3 inches during the stream. I'm so excited.
Well, we have like the top 5 moments. We could start with one of
Let's
those.
do one of those.
Woo.
I
All
think
right.
that's a great start.
Let's do that. Let's start with number 5. Here we go. Number 5.
Number 5 comes from our first Halloween live discussion for Interview with a Vampire. It's no secret that Adam's a big fan of Cyclops from X-Men.
We got a bunch of Cyclops haters in the comments, and I'm not appreciating that right now. He's the leader of the X-Men.
Professor X is the leader of the X-Men.
No, he's like the mentor. Cyclops leads them in the field.
Defending him wherever possible and even wearing Cyclops shirts. But for Halloween, he took it to the next level.
Welcome to Literarily Wasted. Today we are going to be talking about Interview with the Vampire by Anne Rice.
I'm coming.
We
Hang on.
are having a little bit of a different
Little bit.
setup this week.
But it's totally worth it.
Yeah, it's going to be great.
Say hi, Lucas.
Just give it a
Hi.
Okay.
All right, here he comes.
Hello, everybody.
Yay.
Welcome to the Interview with the Vampire live discussion. I'm your host, Cyclops.
And yes, he stayed like that the whole time.
Everyone's calendar gets kind of crazy, and we know how hard it is around the holidays.
Ooh, no.
I sneezed on that hand too.
Jen. Magneto.
I was
Okay.
hoping you were going to do a quick change during that and then come back out. That would have been super meta.
That would've been
I don't know if you could have gotten
fantastic.
into it that fast.
Vicky. Rebecca, you are correct. That costume was incredibly uncomfortable, and I couldn't see anything. But yeah, that's going back to these highlights.
It's fun.
Remember when we used to do things from the Second and Charles store, and we had people come and watch
Yeah,
us?
I
Like
love the
Scott would
people.
show up, and Jeff would be there. and, like,
Yeah, we
And
actually.
Melissa's cakes.
Melissa's cakes.
Yeah. So that would be a thing, you know, when we first started, we started with our partnership with Second and Charles, and we legit would have, I don't know, between like 6 to 8, maybe 10 people come and hang out, and we would, you know, they would actually bring drinks in, and like we would all have some drinks. And
I feel like you're being
Food.
selective, and you're not
I am.
putting on the screen the comments where people are like
I am.
lame. But yeah, no, it's fun.
Oh,
Second
thank you. I
and
didn't even mean to
Charles,
click
they
on
were
that.
really good about. They like turned a blind eye to the fact that we were bringing a lot of like booze and food into their store.
Yeah, I mean, one day, maybe we'll get back to the live event or do like some special live events. Where
I
we
would
can have
love, you
people
know, we
come
had
in
talked,
and, like,
we had a great opportunity last year with Dragon Con, but like we have talked, and we would love to do stuff like that. And because we all, I guess before quarantine, we went to Dragon Con all together. It was Talia and I's first time, and it was a ton of fun. And we were like, oh, next year at Dragon Con 2020, we should do a Lit Fam meetup, you know, at a bar or something, and all hang
Yeah.
out and womp womp. But you know, we were still able to participate with some of our online stuff. But yeah, we would love to get to some of that and do some of these cons and see people face to face. That's what we love.
yeah, that'd be cool. If we could do some sort of live event because that was fun. It was fun. I mean, maybe we'll spice it up. Actually, have a mic on the people in the crowd this time so you can actually hear what they say.
That little mic that they throw,
Yeah.
yeah, that's a cool thing.
Ooh,
Uh,
that's fun.
It's like a
So
Nerf ball.
it's still only the beginning. We had a setback. You know, we had to start doing our live discussions via separate.
Remotely,
Yeah. But yeah,
With
did
all our
somebody say
pets.
cake? Yeah, Melissa's cakes. She made us a night circus cake.
A vicious,
Vicious
cake.
cake.
Vicious cake.
Yeah, the graveyard.
Yeah,
That was
They were
cool.
those are some legit
Mhm.
cakes. Which there are pictures floating around.
They're
I'm
on.
sure, somewhere.
They're on our Instagram, and if you go like on our Facebook page and you go back and look through our photos, you got to go back a bit. But they're
Yeah.
in there.
Lisa said she didn't find out about us until the pandemic. Going up, yeah. Well, you know, we're glad you're here. And we used to do live stuff. It was weird.
And I
But
think
even then, it was perfect. Like we joked about it all the time, but it's true. Like we were quarantining before it was cool. Like the whole thing was we wanted to do an online book club where people could join from everywhere. And then it just so happened that was really necessary like a year later.
Jeff has a throw mic. He has one.
Oh, sweet.
Cool.
Jeff, you're the live video guru.
I've got spray Lysol. Bring it. You do it. Fastball.
But yeah, so I mean, I think Adam spent a lot of time on these retrospectives, and it's the top 5. I think it's awesome because it helps us relive some of the memories. But we know a lot of you folks probably found us in the past year where it was totally different. So I think you'll get to look back. You'll get a little nod at some of the inside jokes that you probably see
maybe
all the time in
There's
our lounge.
So many.
Mostly
because we mess up all the time, and y'all love to point it out and then make it really funny.
Yeah. So so yeah. Stay tuned for more of the top 5. We still got 4 left, but we've also got some really fun stuff
We
have some fun anniversary stuff to talk about. Do we want to do that?
I think so.
I think so.
I mean, because we're talking about how we've been doing this for 2 years, so that's 2 years worth of books. Technically, a smudge more because that one Halloween we did 2 books. And then in December, we did a graphic novel. And then actually it does work out to 24 because then this past December and January, we combined it. Worcestershire.
Westchester.
It's Worcestershire.
Winchester.
Hey, the night is young.
So, yeah, so it's 24 because of that one October we did 2 books. But then this past December and June, we combined into 1 book. So if you've been with us from the beginning, you know what they all are. But if you don't, it's not too late. You can catch up. And we have a handy dandy way for you to know what they all are in one convenient, attractive, wearable place.
Special 2-year anniversary.
Maybe.
What are we gonna say? What is it?
It's like a concert tee, right?
Show it.
Tour of the Books. So we are doing a special limited edition 2-year anniversary tee. Now, for those who can't tell, this is blue. It's a navy blue tee.
I can't tell.
It's for Adam. Adam can't tell. It's a navy blue tee. So y'all might be noticing we're wearing black tees. These are our limited edition founding members one from this past Christmas. But it's like a tour tee. So on the back of the tee, on the front it has the logo. In the back it says, celebrating 2 years of getting lit. Ferrari. And it has, from the very beginning in chronological order, all of the books and their authors that we have read up until now, including this month, the 2 books by Will White. And we all talked about this, and I thought it was really exciting. And I was like, yes, some of y'all have only joined us recently, but it feels like you've been here forever. and that's the joy, right? Even if you're joining, if you only went to one stop of the concert tour,
you're
were
still there.
A part of it.
That's right.
So this is for everyone who's also been there for every single stop along the way. And I think it's really fun.
Yeah.
And now it's also a goal. So if you just joined recently, these are all the books that you have to read to catch up.
Yeah, you can just look on the shirt and say, oh, I got to read this stuff.
Look in the mirror, figure out what it says backwards, flip it, and then read that book.
Yeah, that's easy.
Or get your friend to also buy one and then just read the back of their shirt. And then you don't have to read it backwards.
Right.
Dude, sweet.
Dude.
Sweet. And these are all screen printed. So what the cool thing, so if you have one of these original ones that we did, and this was our first piece of merch that we did, these are the cleanest screen printed lines I have ever seen.
I've watched this 4 times.
These are out of Michigan. This guy, he does amazing work. He really is a screen print artist. He is doing a special one that is, it's really hard to capture, and you can't really capture it in a photo, and we've not printed it yet, obviously, but it's a neon effect. So it'll have a cool, neon special effect around the Literarily Wasted logo.
I forgot about that. Yeah, so
it's going to be way cool.
A little different. It has a hint of, it looks like it's glowing. It's not actually glowing, I should be clear, but it does look like that a little bit. But yeah, so this is see how it looks? It's got a little glow. But it's really nice. They are screen printed, so it's not like the little stick-on stickers. You don't have to worry about it peeling off in the dryer and cracking into a million little pieces. These are really nice, comfy t-shirts. We don't want to sell y'all We don't want to sell y'all junk.
And if you did get the t-shirts that these three are wearing, they're the exact same shirt. So if you were happy
But in a
with your
different
size
color.
and stuff, it's the exact same shirt.
But that's not all.
It's
But wait,
not.
there's more.
There's more.
What's more?
What's the next one? What are we doing next?
That's
Okay.
that one.
Okay. So y'all have been clamoring for this for a while, and because this is our second Toost anniversary, we're going big here.
We went
So if a t-shirt's not your
Real
thing,
big.
maybe this is.
If you like to be naked, but you like to drink,
Tell us about this.
Christy can talk about this
Yeah, we
one.
actually have one like in real life. So they're like steel, is that what we said?
yeah,
They're steel tumblers,
it's like one of those insulated.
It's adamantium.
and they're like actually laser etched.
Yeah.
So,
Here, I'll take
That's a
this off.
simulated image on that image right there.
Yeah.
But we've
yeah,
got
so
one.
this is the real thing.
Clink it.
it's nice. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, yeah.
It's the ASMR channel.
Oh, weird.
And it's got a lid,
Yeah.
right?
It's the insulated stemless wine glass tumbler.
So it's not a little plastic one. It's really nice. It keeps your drinks cold. So if you're
Or
getting
hot.
lit
Mhm,
during the
mhm.
stream,
Hey.
yeah,
Yes.
Yes, they were. Of course they were.
Yes.
And it has a little thing, so if you get too lit, you don't spill it on yourself.
It's really slick looking.
It's nice.
It
It's
does say you shouldn't microwave it, but it's
Yeah.
metal.
We haven't
Don't do
said
that.
where to buy them yet.
yeah, we'll
But
get
this
there.
Is, and this
We'll
is
get there.
not,
We're just
once again, not a sticker. This is fancy laser etching that
Yeah.
Christy did all the research and work on. So like that's it's on there. Yes, you did. No one else did it. You did it.
yeah, I didn't do it.
Christy aimed Adam's head as he etched them
Yeah.
in.
So
Yeah.
we're excited about these.
So yeah, that's exciting. Extra stuff, not just t-shirts this
I
time.
don't think they're dishwasher safe. Well, you wouldn't want to put the top in, but you could probably get away.
Probably wash the cup, but
With, I don't think
It's
you're
a
supposed.
hand wash.
I don't think you're supposed to, but you probably can.
Well, it says that though, if you ever buy like the insulated drink cups, like even this one, which I stick on the washer all the time, technically anything that's like a double walled glass, you're not supposed to put in there
just because it could.
they always have the potential, I think, for like water to get inside, but that's every single steel walled thing ever.
Stay tuned.
The
Literally
flamethrower!
wasted the flamethrower.
Yes, this is totally yogurt coming to you right now. This is a yogurt stream.
I don't get it.
But so yeah, we got the second Toost anniversary Live Wasted concert T-shirt, and now we've got this awesome tumbler because we've done a lot of work on this. Should we take a look at another highlight?
Let's do a highlight. I want to see a highlight.
Let's see what number 4 is. I don't think number 4 is. Here we go. Let's do it.
Every once in a while, we like to mix things up with a bit of extra content. And that extra content, gaming the book, cooking the book, and of course, adventures in reading has landed the number 4 spot on our list. From frustrating platforming perils
My heart is racing. Oh! Oh!
to delicious snacks
You are massacring that.
Yeah, this is pretty good.
It's really good. It's very interesting. You can definitely taste the Worcestershire.
to tragic endings,
The end.
So they're counterfeiters murdering counterfeiters with holographic blow dart blowing chimpanzees.
So guys, we just lost a heart.
we've really enjoyed experimenting with these fun new experiences. Well, most of the time.
To Literarily Wasted. So much chocolate and so much alcohol. It was based off of a red velvet cake martini.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Adventures in Reading even led to the birth of Take a Shot Stories, our crowdsourced adventure book, and we look forward to doing more fun things like this in the future.
Good
There it is.
times. Good
So
times.
if you're new, we haven't done, so gaming the book was when Lucas and I would take Super Mario Maker, and we would whatever book we were reading Wool or the Night Circus. We would try to like encapsulate that in a Mario Maker level for better or for worse.
most of the time for worse, but
it was-
it stretched our creativity to no end.
It was a really good time. Cooking the book, we've done one.
Three?
We've done a few.
Two.
The one you saw in that video was
The
with
mice?
the we have
We did
always
3.
yeah.
The last drinking one was the
Oh,
June
I
one.
count as drinking the book as a different show. Although it's
Well, yeah, we did. So the one you saw was from We Have Always Lived in the Castle, and we did Rarebit.
Rarebit,
which
that was
delicious.
good.
so good. It's just like beer cheese on toast.
And then
Yeah.
what was that?
Awesome.
What was the drink? It was for Interview with the Vampire. It was just blood, right? It was.
It was like a
so
chocolate.
sweet.
It had. We still have the
It was
Aperol and everything. That was
just chocolate syrup with like 4 different alcohols in it, and it was a mistake.
yeah, Mike.
We bring it back.
We
bring it back.
And now that we can be in the same room together, like we can.
I
start
know
doing
we can do
stuff
this.
again.
It's a lot of fun. Although my arcade does not look like that anymore. It's really sad.
It's
It's
just a
pathetic looking
giant
right now.
laundry room.
And then Adventures of Reading, of course.
Mhm.
That's
Y'all saw where that went.
Yeah, that was so that started. I wanted to get better at streaming just in case Adam was ever like sick or anything. Just so we could have I could get those skills under my belt and start to learn how to stream. So I was like, well, what can we do? You know, what's a unique thing that we can engage people with? And I don't know. I don't even remember how it really came up. And Adam had the great suggestion to gamify it with the hearts. And so every time we hit an ending, we lose a heart. So there's kind of a finality to the evening. But yeah, I don't know. I think we did like 10 of those or so, and they're not over.
they're not over.
But we did. I think my crowning moment, my crowning achievement, and I'll toot my horn just because I was super proud that I was able to even accomplish it. Was we did 2 of those for Dragon Con.
Yeah.
And I was super proud that Dragon Con even wanted to bring that on board for their digital track, but that I successfully did the stream myself and nothing blew up. Nothing went wrong. And so like, I think we probably got some new folks. So it was a really, I love Adventures in Reading. It's a good time.
Adventures of Reading is a good time. But yeah, and so, you know, obviously the pandemic made us not able to do some of that stuff,
but we did other things.
We did, and we'll be. I would love to do more Gaming the Book. I've been itching to get back into making Mario Maker levels. Although if we tried to do one for the Prey of Gods,
I really want you to. It would be so.
Oh, that'd be great.
it would just be.
Chaotic.
It would just be crazy.
I
But
love
it would
it.
be entertaining.
It would be
For-
entertaining.
for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're gonna put a pin in Gaming the Book.
Yeah, but
Prey
it
of
doesn't have to be
Gods.
the current book. We'll just do.
Yeah,
You
we
can do any of the books.
can do any of those. We have a whole slew of books that we can pick from.
That's
now.
right.
And we still have some cooking the books we need to do because we were gonna
Yes.
do
Oh, we gotta make the boys eat lettuce sandwiches from Neverwhere. I have
there's
cottage
cheese sandwiches.
Cottage cheese sandwiches.
Well, we were gonna eat it too, but
I don't
But
like cottage cheese.
Yeah,
so
it
it'll
would
be
be
fine. It's mostly for y'all.
Can you imagine a Mario Maker dig?
we did.
I
What was the from Dune? We did a drink.
Oh yeah,
That was the other one.
that was the drinking.
The cinnamony one.
The cinnamon.
It was just
very, very cinnamon.
Drinking liquid cinnamon.
Oh yeah, that one wasn't bad though. It was like a beer.
Like
Kira's
it.
having trouble hearing me and Talia.
Uh-oh.
Your mic's on?
Turn 'em.
Yes, mine is.
Uh-oh. I don't know.
It might just. Is it just that the boys are really?
It's
loud?
been a while since we've been live like this. Let me just
But like, tell us, is it?
oh, just kicked over my water. Didn't spill.
We
Was
could
it
be really
close?
loud.
Yeah.
I just project a lot.
Project less.
I can't.
Making the book sister poison.
Adam, we have so many gaming
I don't know.
books.
I don't know what's going on.
Y'all just
talking to my mic.
Talk loud. We could play
Like horrible.
We could do Gaming the Book, and you have to guess the book that it came from, because that could be really hard. It's like, what book is that from, Adam?
Oh, that could be fun.
Oh, a mystery game.
A
in the
mystery
book.
game. Yeah.
Scott, you can't just say your mic.
Who's Mike?
That. Use name.
Like both of us?
Well, we'll work it out. We'll work it out. I have no idea what's going on.
We'll just be louder. It's not a problem.
Yeah, just be louder.
Just be louder.
Says the quietest person here.
I said it for you.
Well, I apologize about the audio stuff.
You can.
It's what? It's blue. That means on. Blue means go.
Oh yeah. Just speak directly into Lucas's neck.
I do that all the time.
Yeah.
Just gonna shout right into his boob. Hi. Sorry.
This is going well.
Things have gone great. Speaking of things going great, Don't we have another really cool thing that we could share?
Oh, you mean it's not just limited to maybe a T-shirt and a
No,
tumbler?
it isn't. Wait, there's more. So we've read a bunch of books, and guess what? You can put them in.
Okay,
This
let's
canvas
book
book
club.
club.
And you can go to the library again.
Yeah. Now that libraries are open, I think maybe
Yeah,
you
yeah.
can take this to the library or to any bookstore and fill it full of all the books and then blow your hard-earned money. Or not. No, go to the library and then they're free. They're free.
Yeah, we don't actually have one of those to show you.
Yeah, we haven't done them yet.
But they are also screen printed by the same
The
screen
same
printer.
dude who
So
did- yeah.
if you have one of these first run shirts, it will look that crisp and nice. And it's only on one side.
Yes.
So just
Yeah.
just a heads up there.
But you can't be upset that it's only on one side because that means it's cheaper.
yeah, so but
Just
it'll
looking
be high quality.
It will be.
And that's also, I feel like it's been a highly requested thing, even from Christy. Was like,
Oh yeah, no. I have a tote that I carry around everywhere, and this is going to replace that tote. Even though I love my current tote, but this will be better.
Yes.
Vicky also makes a great point. You don't just fill your bag up with the books and then leave. You should check them out first with your
Oh.
library card.
Hmm.
And that is how the library
Thank you.
works.
yes,
If you have
libraries.
Been to the one.
They have ones you can go to in person.
They do.
Mm-hmm.
But that's not even all, is it?
No, it's not.
What?
Oh, wait.
You're blowing my mind.
There is more. And check it out. This one's a triple whammy. Put it up there, Adam. Okay, this. You have options. You could get one, you could get two, or you could get all three.
You're like a Billy Mays.
There's a
right now.
literarily wasted.
You're-
I had a lot of juice.
You're Billy Mays.
There's a literarily wasted magnet that you can put on your fridge or on your head if you have a metal plate in there. There is
I
a
do.
bottle opener that says "too slit to quit,"
That's
which
not an
feels
inside joke.
appropriate. And then there is a button. And when we say button, we mean like the kind with a pin. So you can put it on your bag. You can put it on your new tote bag. You can put it on your new shirt. You can put it wherever. And that says Lit Fam. And that is so when you are out in the wild, you can identify your fellow Lit Fam members because they too will be wearing a pin. And y'all can be like, what? And it's like that meme where all the Spider-Mans are pointing at each other. But y'all can just be like, oh, Lit Fam.
And we actually have some in real life. So here's the magnet. And here's the pin button, the Lit Fam.
Christy came up with all those.
And if you were curious, the bottle opener looks like this.
So snappy, snappy.
yeah, it's like a little. You can put it in your pocket.
Yeah,
You can,
stick it in your
yeah.
back
That's it.
pocket and then be popping bottles until you're too slit to quit.
Yeah. So again, we're just going nuts here with all the stuff. You don't have to buy any of it if you don't want to. This is just for fun.
We've heard you though.
Yeah.
Everyone
Everyone
has been saying,
Not
when are we
all
going to get more
wanted
merch?
stuff.
Where's the merch? And we said, fine, let's open the floodgates. And you'll see in a little bit, but you can get those individually, or there's a little bundle deal for all three.
Yeah, just different ways for you to represent your love for the Lit Fam here.
Well, and also like full disclosure, the reason we're offering so many different things is because we want everybody to have an option of getting something. So we have their options in the store that are going to be priced really reasonably. And then if you want to just go banana pants and buy everything,
Banana
or the
pants.
more high-end items, you can do that too. But that way there's something for everyone, for every budget, where you can have something to show off for the Lit Fam, and you don't feel like you need to be fiscally irresponsible to do so. Because that's not the point of the club. The point of the club is this is actually a free book club. So it's just whatever you want.
We'll get on that.
Yeah, well, that Viking axe, I'm not opposed to that, and we can laser etch stuff, so I'm kind of down.
Yeah. The night is young. But there's we're just getting started here. Should we do another highlight? Or?
Let's
do
let's do the next one.
Do the last, yeah.
Okay,
Oh, the last
finally,
one.
last
Well,
but not, last but not least.
Last-ish.
But we've got some for you to keep your little drinks in.
Yeah, like if a steel tumbler is not your thing because you refuse to hand wash things, and maybe you only like to drink beer or soda out of the can, This one is for you. It is a lit wasted koozie. It keeps your drink nice and cold, and then you don't get condensation all over your hand, and then get your book pages soggy, because everyone knows that's terrible. You don't want to get your book wet. Ugh,
Yeah,
it's
right.
the worst.
So something to keep your drink snug, if you will.
And that's logos on both sides of that one.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
And I know
Nice.
I saw Stephanie comment about my hoodie here. It's too hot for hoodies right now, but maybe when it's cold.
Maybe a little later.
I know not all of y'all are in Alabama, but we are, and I have the AC cranked right now because it's going to be like 90 degrees.
And we
tomorrow.
have
But
like
not.
studio lights
not
running and
heavy
everything.
weather.
So hold that thought,
It's very
Stephanie.
sweaty.
So you get the tea. These are your options. You got the tea thing. You got the
Anniversary tour tee.
the anniversary tour tee. You got your Literarily Wasted logo tumbler. You got your Literarily Wasted tote bag. Little flash frames us in between these.
That's
things,
weird.
it looks like. And the book.
I'm trying to be ready. A
And
magnet.
the old koozie there. A lot of options for you to represent. It's 2nd anniversary. Why not? Go big.
Yeah.
Let's do number 3.
Okay.
Oh yeah, memory
Highlight
time.
Number 3.
Yes, this one's good.
Here we
This one's
go.
good.
Old Man's War. Twice we tried to get y'all to vote for it.
Old Man's War sounds like a really different book.
Once for my birthday poll. Okay, so this one might look a little familiar to those of you who have been in the club before. But much to my dismay, y'all just wouldn't pick it. So, for November 2020's poll, I decided to take matters into my own hands.
And we have 3 really special options for you to vote on. Option number 1 is
Hello, Lit Fam. Adam here, and I'm taking over the poll video for November. You know why? Because it's time. It's time that we do this. Are you ready? Here are your 3 options. Option number 1 is Old Man's War by John Scalzi. Option number 2 is Old Man's War by John Scalzi. Option number 3, Old Man's War by John Scalzi. Are you ready to get lit? Let's do this. Finally. You made me do this. You made me. Back to you, Talia and Christy. You're welcome. You are welcome.
You know, it's a shame that it took 3 tries to get that. But Adam, I'm glad you hijacked it because I think that's been one of my favorite books of the last run that we've had here.
Yeah, it was good.
No,
I agree,
we
Anthony.
all really
it was
enjoyed it.
very entertaining, and it was a surprise.
Yeah, I bet you were a little caught off guard there, weren't you?
Sorry.
Old Man War was good. I have not read any more of the series, but I do have it on my list.
It's right behind Christy's head.
And look at all this validation here in the comment section. Right to force you to read. You know, we tried twice the nice way.
We did. We are a democratic book club, but
Well, we were until that moment.
it was the great moment. Sometimes the dictator has to step in and set things right.
When
That's
when
you.
you know best, you know what's best. You just gotta say, "Here you go."
This is a dangerous path you're going down.
It was, you know.
It was great. We all
Right.
enjoyed it.
It was very
And if you
good.
didn't, it's still, you have to admit, it was something different that we hadn't read before. And that's the whole point of this club. We don't like all the books that we read. None of us have loved all the books that we have read. But it has been really, really awesome to have really fun people to talk to about those books, whether we liked them or not. And also, I will say, this club has made me read so many things that I would have never chosen. And that was probably, I would say personally, that's my biggest struggle before this book club is I didn't know how to choose books. I would find one author and be like, oh, I liked one thing that they
it's
wrote.
lagging.
And I would read everything.
Oh,
What?
no.
We got
Oh,
lag.
What do
no.
we do?
I don't know.
It's okay. I was just rambling for a real long time,
Is
so it's
it
fine.
bad? Is the lag bad?
I'll tell my kids to get off the Wi-Fi.
Alex
case
knows.
there's-
It's the other one.
Maybe it'll catch up. I'm
I mean, we're
hardwired.
hard.
Yeah, we are hardwired.
Is it all the way in?
Yeah.
It says we're good now.
Oh,
Okay.
Hey!
Ah!
Welcome
Um,
back, everybody.
You know, I think that's a great topic. just as a conversation point, what's one book that you would have never picked up or read
Oh, bring
that
up
we-
the list. I want to see the
that we-
t-shirt list because I
that
don't
we've
remember.
read? And y'all
Ooh,
chime in
good
too. Like, what's a book that you read that you ended up really enjoying that you would have never found or read
Oh, there's so many. on
had
this
it not
list.
been for Literarily Wasted?
The Night
Mhm.
Circus, Interview with the Vampire.
You know,
Well, no,
ones
like
that
what's one you would
Oh,
not
well,
have read?
yeah, a lot.
Well, I mean all of them, but like
Okay, well,
what's
these are all on my list, so
That's what
Did you make the list?
I
Oh,
make the list. Well,
Recursion.
y'all help. Y'all
I
help.
never would have picked Recursion, and that book blew my mind. And I got Dark Matter, and I'm excited to read that one too, just not yet.
Yeah, I would have never read a lot of these. The Night Circus.
A lot of people Kill the Farm Boy. Yeah, for sure. Never would have picked up Kill the Farm Boy. It's never my intention to pick up a book that like, oh, this looks like straight up comedy. I love ones that's something that I look more for comedy if I'm reading like a nonfiction, if I'm reading a biography like by a comedian or someone who has a really funny personality. But I don't tend to pick up books for a comedy. And I loved Kill the Farm Boy. And I loved talking with the authors. That was super fun too.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, that was the coolest.
that was really cool.
because they were funny in real life. And that was,
To me, Kill
A
the Farm
relief.
Boy is the perfect beach
hey,
book.
Starfriend.
Like that's just a fun, goofy, like take it to the beach and enjoy it and leave it for someone else to find and laugh. I will have to say I wouldn't have found hardly any of these just because I'm not a bookstore hound. And
Ooh, Rebecca, I feel like we have broadened your horizons like a bunch. Sorry, my butt fell asleep. Sorry. You said you didn't read a lot of sci-fi fantasy before this, and that's like what we
Yeah,
do.
that's us.
Welcome.
Scott wouldn't have found V.E. Schwab. She's written a ton of stuff.
But yeah, I mean, I think that this book club has opened my eyes to a lot of things I just would have never picked off the shelf or like even thought about or even know about. So I am very glad. Even the ones I didn't like as much, like, I mean, I have a soft spot for Hardboiled Wonderland. I know we got, yeah. I mean, it's one of those. It's like it's bizarre, but that one I would have never even.
I would have never read We Have Always Lived in the Castle. But also, here's what completely changed that book for me.
Yeah.
Is like I thought it was just it was a meh experience for me. And honestly, our discussion, how in depth all of y'all got about details, and we talked extensively. We like dissected that book. And that ended up moving it to the top of the list for me because y'all pointed out so many incredible things that I didn't notice, that I didn't think about, and made Shirley Jackson's history like weird.
Yeah.
Ken wants to know how you
So,
find these rare and unknown authors.
Well, okay, so y'all actually do recommend a lot of them, but then I just keep my eyes open. I'm subscribed to a couple of subreddits like the books, and 52 Books is another subreddit, and Suggest Me a Book also. And I just kind of go through the comments whenever there's a book that I like to see what is similar or what sounds interesting. And I am a really, really good list maker.
How
Oh,
big is
you have
the
how good
how
of a
big
list
is
maker?
the Excel spreadsheet
You have
for our
no
book club?
idea.
How many are there? How many tabs are there for our book club?
Tabs?
Or how many Excel spreadsheets? How many?
No, it's just one. It's just one spreadsheet, but this
But
is
how many
like
tabs?
like 12 maybe. Well, no, because you're making it sound way worse than it is.
No, it's a good thing.
You're
It's a
pointing out how impressive you are.
It's bad.
This is no. Are you kidding? There's no way we could function without how organized you are.
True.
I don't know any. I would just pick the same things that are on my bookshelf and be like, "Oops, my TBR stack is real big. That's what we're reading." Haha. Because I already bought them.
Yeah, I think for me, it's finding authors of stuff that I would have never found, like V.E. Schwab, Hugh Howey, Pierce Brown. Oh my gosh, I love that stuff. And
Oh yeah, the
you
Red
know,
Rising
those were
stuff.
great. I would have never found that stuff because I don't live.
The beginning of his series. Still waiting on that last one, Mr. Brown. Hope he's not watching right now.
Brenda loves
He's
spreadsheets.
watching.
Yeah, because they're awesome. They're so useful.
They are.
Well, does this segue us into number 2, or what do we want to do now?
I think we can do number 2.
Okay.
All right, we already kind of touched on this one a little bit, but here we go. Here's number 2 in our top 5 moments.
We've done some pretty amazing things during these first 2 years. Probably the most amazing things we've done have been our author Q&As. It's not often book clubs get to chat with the best-selling authors of the books they've read, like Hugh Howey.
What made you choose Georgia as the setting for your series?
I wanted something sort of logical, but also innocuous.
Lev Grossman.
Star Wars or Star Trek?
Star Wars.
Oh, that was
Yes. Take it, Adam.
Hang on,
Take it.
you answered a little too quickly on that one. If you want to take some time and think about it, we got a few more minutes.
Delilah S. Dawson. Kevin Hearn, who wrote Morningwood.
Oh, we talked about this. This was good.
Yeah.
It was
Gotta say, that I think that was a favorite for the whole book club.
Yeah, I remember getting that, the first time in my mailbox, and I'm reading and I'm like, oh my God, Delilah, no, you did it, and I'm just like shouting at my screen.
And B.E. Schwab.
What would you want your extraordinary ability to be?
Oh, I think about this all the time. Because really, like, everything that I'm doing, whether I'm writing magic systems or superpowers, I'm always thinking about, like, what that extraordinary component is. But if I had to have, like, an EO-style superpower, I would want the ability to manipulate time, but only moving forward. So if you look at all time travel-based problems, they come with the trying to go back. Like, you can't go back. You can't go back because you either create paradoxes, or you just mess with it, or you find that you've, like, gotten stuck, or you mess up the whole future.
But we did. We're so honored that they took the time to hang out with us. We plan on hosting more of these soon.
Those were so much fun.
They were.
Those were good.
We need to do it again. And Adrian, she said Love Grossman was so great that I felt bad I didn't like the Magicians, and I felt the same way.
I agree. And he was so
good.
gracious, such a cool guy.
I mean, I think what was great about all the author interviews was that they were so open with us. And they were very honest and real. And we got some pretty deep discussions that you didn't see in the highlight video. But
if you're ever bored, you should go back and watch those. They're up on
great.
Facebook. They're on the YouTube channel. And these authors really did
Yeah,
They
B.E.
were
Schwab was
wonderful.
incredible.
she's like a big deal.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, she's huge.
Yeah.
Like, following her on social media.
we were really
And
lucky.
she responds to stuff too. Like, if you're in Facebook, and she'll respond to people. But I mean, she's like, "Oh yeah, I had to go to a movie shoot today, and we're casting actors for this, and I just submitted another TV pilot, and I did this," and it's like, and she's like 20 still. And we have reached out to other authors in the past, and it's always us like, we have an online book club, and it's really cool, and everyone likes it. And could you come on our book club and chat with us?
And then we'll get an email 2 months later from a publicist that's like, we're kind of busy right now. And we're like, okay, we'll try again later.
There's been a few that we reached out to that didn't work out, that we were kind of like posthumously okay with. I remember. Do y'all remember I reached out to LeVar Burton to try to get
Yes,
him?
we did an online campaign. If we can get LeVar Burton,
Yeah, get a change.org. I don't know if he'll do it now. He just started his own online book club, and it's not going to be as good as
LeVar.
us.
But we do want to do more of these.
Also, people are trying to get him to take over Jeopardy. He's a very busy man.
He's a very busy man.
To answer y'all's questions, who are saying you should do more of these, we want to, and I think we're gonna, now that things are getting better. Maybe it'll work against us because they were all trapped in their houses.
They were all real bored.
Yeah. But also remember, we are 4 normal, boring humans. So we are trying, but we can only accomplish what 4 normal, boring humans can accomplish.
Yeah, we have bandwidth limitations.
But we're gonna try. We try for y'all because we want to do all the cool stuff for y'all.
Yeah. So stay tuned. We that's still a thing on our radar.
We definitely geek out when Tally will post stuff, announcements, and when we get authors that actually engage with that post, we're like, maybe they'll come on and do an interview with us. So
yeah, whenever an author likes one of our Instagram posts, I'm like, they saw it.
Those are literally the sounds we make.
Yep.
It's true.
Real quick before we move on, because I saw someone earlier saying they were late to the stream. Let's just do a quick little announcement about our 5 awesome little Literarily
Trinkets.
Wasted
Can do.
merch
Nifty
things.
gifties.
Can do. Here's
For
another
the
one.
anniversary merch store, we are doing a limited edition tour t-shirt. On the
Whoa.
back of this awesome neon logo navy blue t-shirt,
Hey.
it says celebrating 2 years of getting lit,
Whoa.
Rary, and it has a list, chronological order of every single book we have read up until now.
Oh.
A steel insulated tumbler with laser etching, super fancy to keep your lit drink super lit and cold.
Wow.
I'm running out of breath. A Literally Wasted logo canvas book tote to
That's
carry
clutch.
all of your books.
Hot dog.
We have a fridge magnet, a bottle opener that says too lit to quit, and a button so that you can identify all of your fellow lit fam and show off who you are.
So attractive.
Jacuzzi that's dual-sided. Show off that you are not just getting literarily wasted, you might also be getting wasted.
Yes.
Cozy
Just kidding.
koozie.
That's seltzer water in that koozie.
You know, Adam, I think next time we'll bump up our production values that much more, and we'll have the Showcase Showdown music behind it, so you can hear the Bob Barker, get that whole vibe of.
Can we wear sparkly dresses and be like,
Yes, we can.
Yes, I would love to.
Yes, the two of
My
you.
hair
More
by
of
that
us
point
wear
will be
sparkly
just super cool.
Yay! I love it. I just splashed juice everywhere.
Oh no.
It's fine.
But we've got even more.
We're not
Yeah,
done.
what else do we have?
Lucas.
All right, so we started
did you
this.
do?
What did I do? I know. I'm always pulling us into crazy harebrained ideas. So we did Adventures in Reading, and we've known for a long time that there's so many people in our club that like to write, that want to write. And so that's always been kind of top on our mind of like, how do we get people to write? Like, what can we do for these people to give them a platform? And
How
so
can we give y'all homework?
how can we give y'all homework? So I have scribble scrabbles everywhere. And
He writes on the wall.
and I write on the back of things, and I date them too. So on New Year's Eve of 2020, so get through all of crazy 2020 and all the crazy stuff we did. New Year's Eve, I'm sitting right over there, and I sketched this out.
That's
I feel like
white.
Doc Brown.
There it is.
I feel like Doc
There it
Brown,
is.
like falling off the toilet, and I sketched this out on a piece
He
of
actually
paper.
fell off the toilet.
So this was
Happens
version 1 of Take a Shot stories. And so I said 15 endings, and I was like, more endings, decision loops. Of course, I had to be gender neutral, no obvious choice, and I had themes in here. This is actually, so this progressed, and it turned into, it was actually like twice as long. And like, for real, y'all, I have so many notes.
It's been like living with a crazy person for months.
It has been for years. So I said, y'all, what if we took this map and assigned people to spots on it, and we basically played telephone with writing a book?
And we said, you're crazy. It'll never work, Lucas.
I actually, so we put out a poll, and we got 60 or 70 people that responded to us, and that's what sparked the original map. Is I wanted a space for every single person to have an opportunity. Well, we went through some stuff, and it ended up being 44 people that filled out all the forms and said, yes, I'm ready to jump in. So 44 amazing humans, most of which who have never met.
Probably all here tonight.
This is my running list of, there's everyone's names and check marks and notes. So these 44 people, 3 different countries, came together, and in 2 months, y'all, 2
Record
months,
time.
we wrote a book. And
You wrote a book.
Big book.
A book you can read.
a book, y'all,
A book you can read. And a book.
It's real.
It's a real book.
this is a real.
I feel like Pinocchio. I'm a real book, y'all. It just looks like white.
Yeah.
It just
Y'all,
looks
it
like
is a
book.
real book.
It is a real book.
So it went from this. So I printed out, and this was such a joy for me. Like, I would wake up every Saturday and print out everyone's submissions for the week and write down my initial feedback. And we had 3 amazing editors participate. We had people contributing illustrations, and we wrote a book. Like,
Caitlin, you wrote a book.
So here it is. So Take a Shot Stories, number one.
Number one.
Beach Trip Beware. So this is professional art by a guy named Ryan L. Wagner. You can look him up. He's a professional. Wagner. He's a professional artist outside of Atlanta. But we did it, y'all. We wrote a book, and guess what? I love physical media. I have to have this on my shelf, and you can too.
You can buy it. Wait, Rachel.
There it is. Look at that art. And Christy, I apologize. It kind of looks like you in a way, and I didn't mean that.
Evil.
Yeah, like but mysterious, not evil. It's the auburn. It's the auburn hair.
It's the auburn. It's the perfect
so
curls.
everything. So that's a collage of 2 different paths. So I started it. Adam picked it up, and then I literally have this map memorized, y'all. Then it splits and it goes from Abbott and it goes to Brandy, and it just goes crazy from there. It's sci-fi. It's fantasy. It's dark. It's funny. It runs the gambit.
And it's written by
y'all. We wrote it.
Like this
It's
is
crazy.
a lit fam creation.
It is beautiful. Like I mean, so
Yeah.
Christy surprised me. She brought this tonight, and I was like, it is. It's got our logo. It has a special thank you to all the contributors. And look, I cannot thank every single person who contributed to this enough. Like without you guys and gals, this project wouldn't have been possible.
Without you, homies.
You know, and that's
neutral.
what I say is it really truly is a testament to Literarily Wasted and this club and the people to pull random folks from all across the globe to make it happen and write a book. And we want to do more. That's all I'm going to say. We're going to get through June.
You think you can stop Lucas? You cannot.
No, you can't stop me.
It's going.
I have too much enthusiasm for it. So
But
it
so
is.
not only can you purchase a physical copy, like a book, not this one, Lucas will never let this one go, but there's also going to be an ebook available as well for those of y'all with Kindle and everything. But you can see up there, it says free trading card. Each physical copy of the book, if you buy the physical copy, it includes this really, really fun little trading card that has the art on the front. And then what's on the back?
The back is kind of the breakdown of everything that's in it. So it breaks down the metrics of 44 writers, 3 countries represented, 8 weeks to draft, 28,770 words, 13 endings, 22 decisions, 1 amazing book club. Because it is. I know.
That's so good.
It's true though. Like how cool is that?
I love cheesy stuff.
And you know, we had a contributor meeting where I unveiled the art to them on Monday night, and that was so much fun and so rewarding. And
y'all did good.
We did very well. And
But there's more.
There's more.
Well, since it's such a special thing, like, and it's the first one we've ever done, you should make a big deal out of it. So we did. And since it's such a cool book and such a unique idea, it had to have an equally cool t-shirt. So this is a ringer tee. It's got the cover art on the front. It's got our Literarily Wasted logo on the sleeve. And this actually, and our cat's that's wobbly. It's fine. And then you'll see the reason there's 2 up here. This actually comes in a male cut of the shirt and a female. So if you want, like most of our tees are unisex, so they're usually like a men's cut. So if you want like a female version, I think it's cut a little bit lower in the neck, because men tees tend to like choke, or like, I don't know if the dimensions are different, but there's both a female and a male option. So that is important. So if you decide you want a ringer tee, that's what that is. Be sure to check is there a size chart?
There is a size chart.
Yeah, because the dimensions of that is going to be different than these tees.
Yes, they're a little, and they're digitally printed, and I think you said it.
I saw it.
There's some Easter eggs in there. It is so great.
I appreciate it greatly.
It's amazing when you read through it and read, like, we all did a really great job tying it together. And again, shout out to Chris and Katie and Adrienne, who are our editors. They all brought different perspectives to it, and we're just, oh my God, like it worked like a dream. Like it's a crazy idea and a crazy concept, but it actually worked. And And we would love to do more stuff like this in the future.
But there's more.
And if you love the book, even if you weren't one of the contributors, maybe you know one of them, they're your friends. In fact, you do. They're here. They're in the club. You know them all. You could also get a poster. And this is like the fun, how do you describe it? It's like the fun little posters that you used to get in your old school magazines that are like folded up in the back.
So it'll be folded just because for shipping purposes more than anything. So it's more of like a magazine type, it's a little bit lighter weight. But it is 11 by 17, and then you've got the fridge magnet there.
Which
the
is
shape,
not 11 by 17.
That's a baseball card size. I think 2.5 by 3.5. It probably won't be shaped exactly like that, but you'll get the gist of.
It's the cover art basically in poster form and magnet form.
Yes.
And because it feels only appropriate, we are literally wasted, and this is all of ours writing group called the Take a Shot series. If you're gonna take a shot, take a shot. So, especially for all of y'all who like to play along and play bingo during our discussions, Star Trek references, then this might help you along that path. We, however, do not condone taking multiple shots or making poor decisions and or leaving your home after a live discussion ever.
But let us know if you're playing the drinking game with the shots and what alcohol you're using and what the condition is. And we'll make sure to do it like 300 times.
That's true.
Yeah, I can talk about Cyclops all day.
Oh, we know.
Shocker.
So and I know Talia mentioned the Kindle version. The Kindle version is going to be cool because it's available for pre-order right now. You can actually go to Amazon and search Literarily Wasted or Take a Shot and see it. The cover art's not up because we were trying to keep it a secret, but it'll have hyperlinks in it too. So when, for instance, when I don't know, what am I going to do? If I open the door or if I push the button, when I click on one of those, it'll actually zap me right to the page. So it will be kind of an enhanced ebook version. We just have to work out some of the kinks on that, meaning I haven't done it yet. But but y'all, again, thank you so much. Like, this was a crazy idea, and
but you pulled it off.
Without everyone in the club, it wouldn't have been a reality. And to say, we all survived such a crazy time in 2020. And what I said to the contributors is, I hope that everyone looks back at their experience, and even though it was micro writing, we can all look back on 2020 and use that as kind of a testament of, but look what I did though. It's such a positive thing to say that I got with a bunch of other people, and we had some collaboration going between some of the writers too. It was really cool to see.
So where can you get all this stuff?
Okay, and all this stuff. So there's a lot of it. There's 2 different t-shirts. There's tote bags. There's cups. There's koozies. There's buttons. There's posters. There's magnets. There's steel cups and glass cups.
But don't
shot glasses.
Go. Okay. Yeah, you can go there, but make sure to stay here because we haven't done number 1
don't
yet.
Not done
leave
yet.
yet.
Number 1
this
yet.
is just what I'm telling you. Those are all the things. They are available for pre-order. Now, what this means is when you go to geekword.com/shop, that is the store where everything is listed. Look carefully because of the cover art on Take a Shot stuff. Some of these things look really similar. So y'all are in a book club. Y'all know how to read. So read the little things under the images and make sure that you're pre-ordering the right stuff. Pre-orders are going to be open all month long. You have the entire month of June to pre-order anything and everything that you want. That is to give people time, because I know some people get paid at the beginning of the month. Some people get paid at the end. Some people have stuff going on. It's summer. I get it. You have until the end of the month. But for real, we're going to close it. / Thank you. We're going to close it, Mr. Cornelison, the last day.
June 30th.
Yes.
Midnight Central.
So that means July 1st, we're going to start working on all of y'all's orders and
we're going to place the orders.
Yes.
And get the stuff made. So it's not going to happen right in
the everything's going to be made to order.
Yes. So that's why this is a pre-order, so we can make sure that we have everything perfectly done. But you have all month long.
Yes. All month long. And be aware, our website is through Squarespace. It is 100% secure. You check out via PayPal, which you can use your PayPal account or just put in your card number. Totally secure and safe. It's an awesome shopping experience. Honestly, it's better than my website that I have for work, my real job. But if you see anything goofy or wonky, I've gone through it ad nauseum. If you see anything that seems off, just email us at literarillywasted@gmail.com. But it should all be hunky-dory. Like Talia said, it's all pre-order, so get all that in. You've got all month long to think about it, ponder. You can order multiples of things. The best way to do that is once you're in your shopping cart, you can just change the quantity. There's not like a quantity button when you're in each item, just as a heads up. I think that's it on the shop. But
yeah, I just posted it in the comments. I can't pin it because I'm in StreamYard right now.
But don't go away yet. Don't go away. We still got shopping yet.
The best is
the top
is yet to come.
Number one.
Is it the number one?
Are we ready?
Yeah, we saved the best for
number
last.
one.
The number, or is
It's
it?
the Ferns. The
Let's just roll it.
As the number one highlight of the
Ferns.
past 2 years. Here we go.
The one.
Okay, y'all, here it is. The moment you've been waiting for.
Whether you've been in the book club for 2 days or 2 years, you've heard or seen the infamous Toost.
Well, here's where it started.
Back in June of 2020, we were wrapping up our A Darker Shade of Magic live discussion and gearing up to announce our Q&A with V.E. Schwab when the typo of all typos was born.
So she is super busy, but yes, we do have a live Q&A with V.E. Schwab on Sunday, August 2nd. It is on Sunday, August 2nd. A lot of y'all might be new. You might have recently joined the club, but V.E. Schwab's book, thank you, Adam. I think that's it.
CA.
Huh?
August 2nd.
August 2nd.
Oh my gosh, Adam, you did it.
Right there.
That's how they do dates in Red London.
Again, because I'm like, yeah, August.
Wasp.
August.
I'm so embarrassed. No.
Oh man.
Bye.
It makes for great conversation.
Yeah, first, Toost.
Oh my god.
What's happening?
Anyway, guys. Toost and Charles.
Julie, you broke Lucas.
Oh my god.
Oh gosh.
Hey, maybe my red face will give color back to you. Oh.
They're the 15th and the 29th. July 15th and July 29th are the two. We're gonna create events tomorrow. Don't worry, it'll be on Facebook. Just wait for it. Okay, this is really productive, and we love you all.
Okay.
Oh god.
Just turn it off.
See y'all next time.
Best stream yet.
We'll see you in the
Best
group.
stream yet.
And y'all certainly took it and ran with it.
Toost and Charles.
Oh, I love it.
Oh my gosh.
That was so good.
Talk about never living something down.
Oh yeah, it's never ever dying ever.
So there it is. So if you've seen Toost and you've seen all these references,
And you feel like, what's wrong with y'all? Why are y'all dumb? This is why. Well, this is why. This is how we're dumb.
Look, here's what happened. So I made the little banner down at the bottom of the screen and it had August 1st in there. And I made the whole thing wrong because I thought it was the wrong date. And then they were like, change it to the 2nd. But I just changed the 1 to a 2, but I didn't change the letters that came after it.
It's okay.
And it has been a long time and we're still making fun of him for it.
I think what broke me the most with the Toost and Charles, just for context, is like we had just kind of mutually in an okay way just parted our relationship. And so it was just kind of topical at the time.
With them, like the month before.
The month before. And
that
so
was our
just
first month without them.
Yeah, and so, oh man, that just it got under my skin in a good way. It was funny.
Well done, everybody.
Yeah.
But that for sure has been like the longest lasting highlight from 2020. And yeah, we let V.E. Schwab in on the joke too.
She even said something a bit like, I think we were talking to her before. There you go, Sphere. Bravo.
She did. She mentioned how happy she was to join us on the Tuesday.
Yes.
Really good. That was that day.
But yeah, I went back and had to find.
Y'all made so many memes.
I went back to the Literally Wasted Lounge and I scrolled through so many pictures to find all this. It's just so many.
That's good.
But
and a lot of y'all are being really sweet on here, and it's really heartwarming. But I gotta say, like, I'm here for y'all, and y'all make like every day a little bit better. Like, just knowing that we get to do this, and we have such an amazing community that like y'all just continue to make it. It's just incredible.
yeah, we would be not much without y'all.
Yeah,
So,
and we're so
really,
lucky, and I can't believe how lucky we are that like y'all are a part of this.
yeah, we over this 2 years, I'm constantly baffled, but just like overwhelmed with how like amazing this little community is, because like, you know, the internet is not always a great place.
And y'all work in a big brand that's pretty visible.
I've seen some things, and this is just like coming into a big hug every other
It really
week.
is.
Y'all are so supportive. You're so kind. And honestly, like the Literally Wasted Lounge is the only Facebook group I've ever been a part of that's positive.
It's drama-free.
It's all the
It's
time.
amazing.
And like, I'm really bad about checking social media when I get busy, and like mentally I get worn down. And then I know that I can go check the group and I can see that like we were worried that it was something that we were going to have to sustain and keep alive. And the fact that y'all took it over and you're consistently sharing so many really awesome things about either what you're reading or helping someone else find a book or just something funny that you saw. Like those are literal highlights that we just get to witness y'all taking over every single day. And y'all made the community. We started the book club, but y'all made the community.
For sure. And
all we can do is thank y'all and make y'all cool t-shirts.
A shout out to the people over there on YouTube too.
Yes.
Doing your things over there.
The few and the brave.
Y'all are keeping our YouTube alive.
They're like
Thank
best
you.
friends over there. They
Oh,
like go to dinner with each other and stuff.
I want to go.
I do too.
Hey, we can go now.
Let's all go eat.
Okay.
But yeah, this has been an incredible 2 years. I can't believe it's been 2 years.
I know.
And we're still going strong. Like we're not tired of each other, right?
No,
not yet.
Okay,
I mean,
good.
we're sharing a chair. It's very sweaty. I'm so sorry.
But yeah, you know, and you don't have to be here for all the things like Stephanie says, you know, and you come back, we'll be here for you.
Yeah.
I'm holding a glass, so this is really hard to do. Okay. I didn't spill it on myself.
I did it.
If I do it. Do it.
But
It's
yeah,
a tomato. Okay, there it is.
this
You
has
have to
been
like concentrate.
this has been really awesome. And you know, if you had asked Christy 4 years ago, does Adam read? She'd be like,
Ha.
see. But now,
No, he reads like outside of book club now.
I do.
It's crazy.
9 o'clock.
We did
right?
it.
Reading
we did
time,
it, guys.
Adam?
Yeah.
I'm
Y'all
not there.
did.
Honestly, like y'all, I've been so nothing against what we read every month. I've been so excited about this
Yeah.
that
He's not shut up about it.
I know. I feel bad because I kind of word vomit my enthusiasm on the three of these people, and I'm like, we could do this, we could do that, we could do this. And I know they have to rein me in sometimes, but I appreciate y'all for putting up with my over enthusiastic brain regarding our project.
hey, bigger and better things.
Oh,
on the
man.
horizon.
This is the only group that I've
So
ever been a
excited.
part of where I consistently say things like, look what y'all did. And I mean it in a positive, nice way. Like, you know what I mean? I'm not like, look what y'all did. I'm always like, look what y'all did.
Y'all can actually read the comments here as opposed to some other places.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lucas
No,
is the
God, even
man.
our real jobs. People
Thank
are
you,
mean.
Martin.
Y'all aren't mean. Y'all are the best.
So yeah, I mean, you know, check out all the stuff we've announced, which is a lot.
It's a lot.
So much.
Over on
We wanted-
the merch.
I mean, why we didn't want to half-ass it, right?
Yeah, we wanted the whole
we went
ass it.
all in.
Yeah,
Toost anniversary.
whole ass. But yeah,
A-hole.
so
A-hole,
so yeah, check out all the cool stuff. June is here. We're in it. So we've got 2 books. One you can choose from. We've got Of Sea and Shadow or Of Shadow and Sea.
Yep, that's right.
By Will White. I'll be the ninjas.
Pirates.
Ninjas.
So we're still going. We're still reading. We got a discussion coming up, not next week, but the week
2
after
weeks
that.
from today.
Yes.
We'll be back talking about books.
We should reach out to Will White. He liked one of our posts.
Yeah, he did.
It's true. Maybe we could get Will.
I'm sorry. That concept is just mind-boggling. That he wrote 2 trilogies that are like
I know, it's
mirrored
so
image.
cool.
Like that's just I would love to just talk to him about his process. So who knows? You know, again, our enthusiasm is to the moon for Literarily Wasted. We love you guys so much.
We will be making a special post about the Take a Shot stuff.
Yes. So if you want to share, especially if you're a contributor, if you want to share all this stuff, please hold off tomorrow morning because it just with all the algorithms and everything, and we want to tell the world about what we've all done.
And I got to make the
And we
graphic
have
tonight.
to make the graphic and update some stuff on the website.
I'll make it tonight.
So 9:00 tomorrow morning that'll go out, and then please
Maybe
everyone
9:30.
share that. You know, that's the biggest thing, and the biggest thank you that y'all could do is just if every time anyone shares Literarily Wasted stuff, I really appreciate it, just because that's just evangelizing. You know what we do, but it's if you know people that would love this content, and you know I see the comments. I can't acknowledge every single comment, but.
But we read them.
We do read them. It's, you know, it's been some of the highlights of people's lives this past year, and that's very humbling to know that.
Yes. So stay tuned for the announcements.
That site is live right now, so the shop is up and live this very moment.
So go get you
So
some.
pre-orders can happen now, and we will have shareable graphics for y'all tomorrow about Take a Shot. And also the merch store. So if you have other friends that you think would like some nerdy book stuff, you can share that as well.
Yes.
Yes. So there it is. The top 5 moments, all of the cool merch. 2nd anniversary, everybody.
Whew, it's a big
And I will say this, like all of any funds that come through the shop go straight back to production. So, I mean, we've got a lot of, just for transparency, a lot of just annual fees that crop up, and you know we're just trying to offset some of the cost of running the streams and the tech, and hopefully you know if there's a little bit of extra, maybe that goes into some future projects, and that's where I'll just leave it.
Yeah, we like to turn it right back around because
we've lost money running the stream, and that's fine. Like I didn't even tell them that I was paying out of pocket for the cover art for this, because I wanted it so badly that I didn't care that we did it. So
no, we were really excited about this book club, and we were willing to do whatever it took to make it happen.
Yeah,
and we still are.
Yeah. So thank you for everything for these past 2 years.
Yeah.
They've been wonderful, and we are excited for the next 2 years, and the next 2 years after that. We're going to keep reading. As long as there are books.
Oh, there's books.
We'll be here.
Oh, we have plenty.
The fun is just beginning.
Yeah.
The
thank you
Excel
again
spreadsheet is never ending.
so much for everything. I think that about does it for us tonight, right?
I think so.
I had a great time.
I had a great time too.
I'm out of juice. It's perfect timing.
It was a good refill time.
So thanks again, everybody, and we love you, and we'll see you in a couple of weeks.
Okay.
Bye, everybody.